Hi!
Hey, we're live. New setup.
Yeah. Look at this. We got, can we open this video so we can see
Maybe.
it? Oh, look
That's
at
us. Wow.
Wow.
Man, I put on a lot of weight.
that. Yeah, it's kind
Put
of
on that COVID-19 and then some.
kind of fish-eyed the lens here, but look,
Yeah, look.
the shirts read the right way.
Wow, look at that. The
Yeah,
dog's all excited.
I know. Hey, Bruce. You're not in this.
Come on up.
Come on.
Come up here.
Greg did it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wow, that's
So,
like fish-eyed.
I know, yeah. It's. I feel like I'm in a rap video,
That's
but
weird.
it sucks.
Yeah, we see this. We just got this GoPro, and we're trying to figure it all out. So
Yeah.
that's why it was half an hour later than last week. But I'm gonna try and look at the camera and not stare at my
I know,
stupid
I'm looking at myself. I gotta look at the camera.
fishy head in the computer.
Yeah, there we go. Put it on the small screen.
Yeah,
We got the
So-
shot. We got the shot.
exactly. If you guys want to ask questions, see, we can see it.
Already.
We can see it on the left. Jeff's there. Cyra's there. Sup, dudes.
Hey.
So,
Hey, Bruce, keep it down.
yeah. We're thinking about a topic for today, and
Just kind of happened upon one, right?
yeah, sort of.
And then you stewed about it all day. Well, you didn't stew. You were active.
I was
Yes.
actively being irritating
Yeah.
online, which I tend to do. So,
Yeah. Sorry, Lindsay. You asked him to do it.
yeah. You were warned.
Yeah.
But there was a topic in a group about kind of rules for what's original, what's not. And it was a very unclear post. I think the intent of the writer was a little different than it read.
Yeah. Because the intent, like, upon first reading it, I was definitely with you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
It just didn't make sense.
yeah. So anyway, we'll go into our version of it. I think.
Yeah, and it honestly did take a lot of discussion, good discussion,
Yeah.
not angry, not arguing kind of stuff, with another person in the group to really get to the core of what the guy meant, which we'll get to later. But
Yeah.
the whole idea was, what could be considered original artwork and so on and so forth. And it read like digital doesn't count.
Yeah.
And ultimately, he meant legally if you're doing a project for somebody. He was not clear about that at all.
No.
But that's what it meant. But it got me thinking, like, anything you do is original. If you created it, as long as you created it. We have our gigantic pet peeve at conventions.
That's where I was. My head went straight for it. I'm like, oh, I better.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay out of it because our opinions aren't very popular with the conventions.
No.
Because it's a rule, but nobody abides by. Well, I shouldn't say no. We abide by it, and a lot of people we know abide by this rule. But
Yeah, somebody don't.
you got to put out your own content, and you got to be original. You can't rip off an image of Wolverine and make it into 11 by 17 print.
Yeah.
That just I don't like. I mean, I won't even draw Wolverine and put it on a print because I don't work for Marvel.
Yeah.
I mean, it would still be somewhat original, but we see a lot of people that do that too, where they will draw or paint or whatever the case may be, a character that they've never done any work on.
Yeah.
It's one thing like back here, Rob Michaels. He's worked on Deadpool. He's not Rob Liefeld, but he's worked on Deadpool. He can do that. Jim Tung over here, he did all that work, so that was his book. So
Yeah.
Bruce
Here works on being a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
And he can sell that.
yeah.
He's
can do
very
that.
good at it.
Yeah, that's his original
Professional.
art. So, anyway,
Yeah.
that's my 2 cents on that. I could go a long time with that, but you don't want to hear that. You want to hear all this stuff that Kevin has to say about this stuff right now because it's way more interesting than me complaining.
Yeah. But, I mean, we do get, you want to draw it for your portfolio, by all
Sure.
means. Please
Yeah,
do.
you should. Yeah, absolutely.
You want to get hired at Marvel, draw Spider-Man, draw Wolverine, draw Fantastic Four, whatever.
And I actually have some things for people to do on that. Like, don't draw the pinup of them.
No.
Draw them doing weird, regular stuff. if you want to get hired by something like that, draw like panels of Wolverine making a sandwich. That's going to get you more notice than the claws.
Maybe the Thing grouting himself.
Right. Yeah, he's got like a chisel. He's doing these are things that
he's doing tuck pointing on his knees.
I got to get these on my portfolio right now. I give this great advice, but then I'm like, I'm just going to draw skulls.
Yeah. Professor X shaving that part of his hair that grows in around the side, but he still wants to look cool.
Yep.
Yeah, do that. But the whole thing really got us to thinking about rules. And people love to tell others what they can and can't do, how this should be framed, how that should be framed. And the problem with that is that it's the opposite of what art should be. There should be a freedom to it. You should be able to do whatever you need to do, whatever you want to do within your medium, whatever it is. If it's writing, acting, acting is a little different. You got a script and all that you kind of stick to, but
but if you're writing and directing,
yeah,
it's your movie. You do it.
You get to do what you want,
or show, or whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah.
So we even have like gurgly water going on over here, and a crazy dog. So
what do you want, man?
Whatever.
Sorry,
there are no rules to this. No, we're live recording. See, no rules. We can just talk to whoever we want.
Yeah. Right after I tell everybody, hey, don't draw this but it's for your portfolio. That's a different thing. It's just a suggestion. Draw Wolverine flying through the paper. That's fine.
Right. But
if you want to get hired by Marvel, I want to do some things differently.
But in creating your own,
that's a whole different story.
You don't have the rules. That's basically making your own art. So that's more what we're thinking about. So. Hype man, Bruce.
You're terrible at this, Bruce.
And that can include anything from what it should look like, how long a book should be. If it's 20 pages and you have a little pocketbook, great. If it's 500 pages because you need to tell this epic tale, great.
Yeah,
do it. How many panels per page? How many pages are laid out in your comic? It does not matter.
Yeah.
Just do what works for the story. That's why I love stuff like when you see BBC shows and they'll do 4 episodes for a season.
Yeah.
Like look at Luther. I think you get 8, 6, 4, 2. I think one season is 1 episode.
Yeah. Whatever it takes to tell the story.
Yeah. So
every story is a little bit different. Every art style is different too. Mm-hmm. Don't think that you have to draw like McFarlane or whoever the cool modern guy is now. I don't know. But we were looking at some artists today that we were just like, holy crap, this looks amazing. But it's not conventional.
Yeah.
It's not like what you'd normally see in a comic book.
Right.
Which I'll give Marvel and DC some credit. They do have some of that going on, and I applaud them for it. And Image definitely does, and working on Buddy 17 Media doing the same thing, like really getting some different kinds of artwork out there, different kinds of stories. Like your story doesn't have to be what a professor says, like, oh, it has to have a start and right, all these steps. Like, why? It does not have to do that.
No,
do whatever it takes to put your story out there. If people don't like it, that's okay too. You like it.
Yeah. Then you can do an anthology. You can do, however the story works. I mean, you look at stuff like Pulp Fiction or Memento, which are not in order. What do you call the first, second, and third acts in that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really. You can try to parse it down to whatever, but it's all over the place, and that makes it fun and interesting and different.
Yeah. And you wouldn't want to watch those movies any other way.
No.
No. Could you imagine trying to watch Pulp Fiction in a linear fashion? Like, it would have a weird ending.
Weird.
Yeah.
It would be weird.
Like, the way it ended was like, that's the way it needs to end. Mm-hmm. It's great. I love that movie. It totally changed my perception on what movies should be like. And I was like, wow, we need more of this.
And there is a a version of Memento like that, where it's all done in order.
Oh, wow.
But then you ruin kind of what the surprise is.
Yeah.
I guess if you've seen it and you just want to see how it goes, whatever. But
Bad on me. I've never seen Memento.
oh,
Sorry.
so good. So
Sorry.
good.
Sorry, Christopher Nolan.
Just for Joey Pants.
One day I'll get that reference.
Yeah. But yeah, it's you can just hit the little wheel there.
Oh, you hit the wheel. I'm going to screw everything up, and we're going to be
Fancy
not
gaming
live
ones.
anymore.
See, that's the mouse I posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
Super fun. I got a sticker because Casey has the same one, and we put colored stickers on the
Yeah,
bottom
got to
to
be
tell
able to tell the
difference.
difference. Yeah.
But yeah, it's really so open.
Yeah.
And
in fact, you made a really cool poster for Bunny 17 Media. Art is never wrong.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Although my favorite of the people that have bought it, this guy didn't buy it, but we saw him at an art festival, and he's like, "Oh, I like that. Art is never wrong. My name's Art." So yeah, it'd be
That's
cool to
fantastic.
just hang it in the garage, but his wife wouldn't let him buy it. So I guess Art was wrong that day.
Yeah. Art was wrong.
She was so mean to him that I'm not even kidding. It was just Casey and I at that festival, and I was like, if I see that guy come back, I'm giving him one.
Yeah.
Just so he can hang it up at his house and feel some sort of something. I'm in charge back here. It was so bad.
Oh, man.
Oh, and he walked away.
Guess I won't get my poster for $5. All right.
So bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a stress involved to trying to emulate what you think is supposed to be done, how you think it's supposed to be done. Cyrus says it right here in the chat. There's a market for everything, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's true. And not everybody's going to love what you do.
Yeah.
That's plain and simple. If somebody complains, you shoulda,
Oh.
you know,
We get that at every con.
yeah.
Every single con. You should make a book for this demographic. You should do this. For artists, we make what we make.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, I really don't think about who this is for, other than this is what I like, and this is what I would like to see.
Right.
Or see, like with Astrofly. Like, man,
Yeah.
I would have loved that when I was like something like that. You know, the Casey Jack books, like, man, third or fourth grade, like, oh my, want to do a book report on that. So,
And
is that what we look
for a second, I think.
like?
I don't know.
I hope they didn't.
But
Style.
my answer is the same. Like, yeah, you should make that.
Yeah,
You have a lot of great ideas. You should do it.
yeah,
And they never do.
right.
They just want to tell everybody. One of those people, you have to just. You can use my line. Tell them you should make that.
Yeah.
It's not my thing,
Yeah.
and they'll shut up because they'll never make anything. They never to own and you know complain that it somehow doesn't work for them and it really don't. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So you have to just let that roll off. It gets too stressful to try to want. Part of the discussion we got into in that thread also was like trying to everybody make a living at this, and everybody's trying to whatever's hot time or working at the time. That can change on a whim. Create something. By the time you're done, it'll be gone.
Right.
You know? So,
Yeah, that's this book I'm working on is for like. Hope it's cool when it does come out. Maybe it'll be like that Deadpool card that I got that went up in value hours today.
It's so ridiculous.
What happened with that? That was, I don't know if you all are. Deadpool card that came with X-Force number 1. Certain packages, because X-Force number 1 was in a bag and came with the card. I want to buy it for like $5,000 or whatever it was going for this morning. But the Deadpool card was like I just saw a post for it, so I didn't read what the post was.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey, check this card out. I'm like, oh, yeah. They call it the Deadpool rookie card. Yeah. Autographed it. I don't know how to prove it. I don't think the value's there anymore, so I should have sold it hours ago because it was only. Oh.
But that's
Like it's
stuff can change in a way. Yeah, all the Marvel cards. 30 years of nobody caring.
Right.
They're just up there. $200 a piece, whatever.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
These weren't that great. Fleer or...
Yeah, I don't know who made these particular ones because, like I said, they came with the with the one.
Yeah.
So.
Have
fun with it.
Yeah. About our video stream now because it looks pretty crazy in the little square.
Yeah. So for the one person watching, can you just going crazy?
Oh yeah, it looks a little bananas.
Yeah.
Kind of lagging. But
anyway.
All right. Well, because this thing's going nuts right now.
Yeah, we're gonna try to watch this back, but complaining.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week or in the middle of the week like we did this time. We each put one up. And follow if you're watching Instagram. Follow the pages. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. You know how. And if we post this anywhere else, whatever you're supposed to do there. Because who knows what I'm going to do. I find new things all the time to put our crap all over. So, all scrambled.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it is going a bit twitchy. There it is. All right. Well, that's our cue. Bye.